All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. A little late shipping live because we just came back from the thrift store. I might show you guys a couple pieces that we grabbed at the thrift. Found some good stuff today. Paid up a little bit for a couple pieces, but overall, pretty good thrifting day. So I might show you some of that stuff later. Have 6 orders going out. Yesterday was super duper slow in sales. I actually listed some stuff later in the day, so hopefully today's orders will pick up a little bit because I did some listing like last night at like 10:30, listed 20 items. But 2 orders on Posh, 2 orders on Mercari, 2 orders on the Bay for a total of 7 items going out. Depop actually, oh no, Depop, Posh, and eBay. That's the sales. Depop had a double order yesterday, so you guys will see that somebody ordered 2 things at once. But hang out, ask some questions. I'll get those answered for you. If you guys sold anything cool, drop it in the comments. If you're watching this on replay, make sure you like the live. Give the live a little like for me. And yeah, should be a pretty quick and easy shipping live. What's up, Juliet? First person here, always. Juliet, yeah, your notifications on. I like it. Woke up a regular Pearl Snap. Sold on Depop this morning. Nice. Let's go. Depop actually had a good day in sales yesterday. I actually shipped out an order after yesterday's live that sold just right after, so I shipped that one out. So I think I sold yesterday like 3 or 4 items total on Depop, which doesn't happen very often. Depop and Posh actually outsold eBay yesterday, which never happens. So a little slow sales day on eBay. A lot of people have been complaining about slow sales on eBay. Maybe they're doing some updates or something, but super slow. Just got nifty having trouble cross-listing my eBay store to Posh. You shouldn't have any issues with that. I have a guide video out, so watch my guide video on how to download your listings and cross-list them. As long as you have your stores linked correctly, it should be pretty easy to do. Again, if you have any trouble, always reach out to Nifty Support. They'll be able to walk you through exactly what your issue is. They can see on their end what your issue is. Bought a Peter Millar jacket for 10 at Goodwill because of you. Mentioned the name. Sold it today for 115. Holy cow! What kind of Peter Millar jacket was that? It had to have been like like one of the really high end ones, like cashmere or something like that. That's really good. How's the thrift? Thrift was good. I'll show you guys some pickups that I grabbed today. So what's up, BT? Welcome in. Appreciate you guys hopping on in. Let's go ahead and get started. Again, easy shipping live today because I don't have too much to ship. So today's a good day for questions. This is a super old listing. I'm glad to see it gone. I don't pick up this brand very often anymore. The brand is B. Dratty. There are certain ones that still sell decently well, but this one has been listed forever. Has a little logo on the front right there. Sold for $18 on Depop yesterday. I was super happy with that sale because Depop almost has no fees, so I pocketed $16.67. If I had to guess, I probably paid like $5 for this way back in the day. If you can see from my inventory number, this is in the 1800s. So this is like one of my first items that I have in my inventory system, which means it's been sitting around the longest. So glad to see that go. I just saw that offer come in and I took it. I was like, please. Sold on Depop. I was like, please pay for this. I want this thing gone. Sure enough, they paid for it. So what's up, piece of scrap? Welcome in. Appreciate everybody hopping on in. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. Good time to get your questions answered. We actually met somebody at the thrift store. Shout out to you. I forget your name, but you're probably watching this. If you don't, you're probably watching on replay. Met up with us. We had a really good conversation. Came all the way from Orlando to go thrifting. So let's go. Appreciate the taps on TikTok. All right, next Depop order is a multi-quantity sale. These both sold for $41.75. A little bit of a weird bundle. We got a Ralph Lauren shirt and we got a Tommy Bahama short sleeve. Long sleeve, short sleeve. Obviously, it's not prime time to be selling these Tommy Bahama shirts, but I'm still listing them because they will sell year round. They'll just sell a lot slower in the winter time. So $41.75 for both of these. And again, Depop, almost no fees, $2.33 in fees. So I made $39.42. I probably only had about $5 in each of these. So nice little sale. How do you feel about Travis Mathew slow removers? Having a hard time finding price. So Travis Mathew polos, I typically skip unless they're bigger sizes or they have a really good pattern. I still pick up the quarter zips. I think those still sell pretty well and pretty fast for 25-ish. Like heavy shackets I'll still pick up, but basic Travis Mathew polos, if they're smaller sizes and they're just like a basic pattern, I'm usually passing on them. They'll still sell, but they won't sell for what they used to. They used to go for like 25, and now it's harder to move them for like 15 to 20. So I pass on those. What's up, Teach? All getting better for Mama. She's doing rehab, long road ahead. Let's go. That's good. That's good news. Let's go. What's up, Teej? Got some jeans, a hat, and a tee. Let's go. Let's go. I don't think I missed anybody else's comment over here. It's actually just hyper light merge. Oh, it's just a hyper light merge golf jacket. That's a good one though. Hyper light merge. I don't think I've ever found a Peter Millar hyper light merge. Usually I find the Element 4 jackets which sell really well. And there's a Perth. The Perth quarter zips, those do really well too. Where's Kayla? She's inside. She's walking the dog right now. We just got back from the thrift and the dog was begging to go out. Random question. Do you think those boxes you use for inventory will go on sale for Black Friday? I don't think so because they're not a prime item. Usually prime items are the ones that go on sale for Black Friday. You can check and see, but those boxes are pretty much the same price year round. So I doubt it, but you can always wait and see. If they don't go on sale, you can buy them afterwards. My hair's a freaking mess today. Jesus. I need to get a haircut real bad. Look at this one. This one's like sticking out. Good Lord. Yeah, polos and button-ups I usually pass on unless they're bigger sizes. Again, if they're like a big and tall size, I'll grab those. All right, next Posh sales. We have a Polo Ralph Lauren sweater. This one sold for $35. This is a reversible sweater, so that's why I got so much. There was no size on this, so I just took measurements pit to pit. It came out to be a size extra large based off other sales. So I listed this one a little bit higher, sold for $35. That's a full price sale. Didn't have any offers or anything on it. Just sold full price. How come you don't have offers on eBay for items 25 and under? Because I don't have enough margin to take offers on those items. And I've always found that items 25 and under get the lowest of lowball offers. So if I have something listed for $22.99, people will come in and offer me $11 for it or $11.50. They'll offer half the price. Polo Ralph Lauren shirts, I constantly sell between 20 to 25. So if I'm always selling them for 20 to 25, there's no reason to take under 20 bucks for them, right? So that's why I don't have offers. Anything 25 or under, I do not take best offers on. To set up alerts, Amazon items, they will text you when they're cheapo. There you go. Camel, camel, camel. Somebody said in the chat, I've heard that one before. If you set up camel, 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 and set up alerts on certain items you're looking for, they'll send or set up discounts, like alert you when something gets discounted. They'll send you a message as soon as they go discounted. Last sale, we sold one of these yesterday. The other piece to the set. This is a Hill House women's top. Kayla grabbed both of these. I think she paid like 15 or 20 bucks for both of these together. This is a brand she's always been looking for. I think it was 15 bucks. Brand that she's always been looking for, Hill House. I don't know if I can show it. That's what the tag looks like. Hill House. 5 people are peeking in. 5 people are peeking in. Now it tells me that 5 people are watching outside, not coming in. You guys should come in and watch. Anyways, Hill House is a women's size small top. We sold the bottoms yesterday for 30 bucks. They were women's extra small. This was a women's small, so we split both pieces up because they were 2 different sizes. And this one sold for $25 on Posh. I took a best offer on that. There's a trend among the kids to wear quarter zips. Yeah, I heard that there's a trend. Now that's why quarter zips are selling so well. Quarter zips, like they haven't been around forever, right? What's up, Faith? Like they haven't been around forever. It's a new trend. It's a new item they're looking for. So weird. So weird trends. But yeah, quarter zip, especially Polo Ralph Lauren quarter zips, those are like flying right now because that's like the new thing to rock quarter zips. Question, I refunded customer, but now the customer is saying he can't find the return label. Can it be given to him a refund? So Rock, what I'll tell you this, after you refund a customer, they do not have to return your item. So they might just be saying that because they don't want to return your item. You don't refund a customer, especially on eBay, until you receive that item back. If you refund them before you receive the item back, you can fight it with eBay, but they'll tell you that there's nothing they can do about it because you're supposed to wait until you get the item in your hand to send the refund. So if they can't find the return label, you can try to walk them through the process to find the return label. It should be in their email, or it should be on their orders, and they should be able to just print it out. But if they can't find it, then there's not really anything you can do because you already sent the refund. Don't send a refund until you actually have received the item back in your hand. What's up, Frenchie? We dropped the link for how to do flat shipping. Oh yes, I will. Hold on. How to do flat shipping. It's a YouTube video, but it doesn't go into detail on the flat rate shipping, but it does teach you how to set up flat rate shipping, if that makes sense. Let me find the video really quick. It shows you how to create business policies. So you can create whatever business policy you want, and one of those can be flat rate shipping. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. It's an old video. Oh, there it is right there. Hold on, chat. TikTok's in my way. Yep, lesson learned. Lesson learned. That's how you learn a lesson. Don't pay for a course. You pay for a return, and you lose it. And that's how you pay for that lesson. What's up, Thrifty Goose? When do I have to refund original shipping that customer paid on eBay? If you have buyer pays return shipping, you don't have to refund shipping costs. So just keep that in mind. If buyer pays shipping and buyer pays return shipping on your item, you don't have to refund it. If you have free shipping and free returns or free returns in any way, shape, or form, you do have to refund the shipping. So just keep that in mind. I have like half my listings are buyer pays return shipping and half my listings are free returns. Anything under £1, I usually do free returns on. For whatever reason, it'll just ask to give a refund because you accept the return. In that case, a label may not have actually been generated. There you go. That's another reason right there. Video was helpful when I first started using Nifty. I have a Nifty guide video. The one I just put in the chat was for the eBay shipping policies. If you're watching over on TikTok, it's on Facebook and YouTube. That's the one for the eBay shipping policies. That's how I create my flat rate shipping. It's the same way. You're going to create flat rate shipping. You're going to create a payment processing, way you process payments. You're going to do all that under there. And then as soon as you create that too, if you download your items from Poshmark and you want to cross list to eBay using Nifty, you have to set up your business policies before you do that. So that's exactly why I created that video. What's your advice to increase daily and weekly sales? List consistently and list items that are currently selling. Don't just list a bunch of junk and expect it to sell, even if you're pricing it at market. Also, make sure you're checking sell-through rate too. Shout out to all those dumb people, those people, the know-it-alls in my comment section on the video where I showed those jeans. If you go to the comments, there's a whole bunch of people in the comments like, you should have picked up those CCM skates. Those CCM skates were better value. And it got me thinking, maybe I did miss the CCM skates because I don't know anything about skates. I live in Florida. I was like, maybe I was wrong. I went back to the thrift today. Sure enough, the skates are sitting there. That first thing tells me those skates are worthless because if all the other resellers have been there for an entire week and nobody picked up those skates, they're probably worthless. And then I looked them up, and sure enough, they were worthless. They were literally, people thought they were like $400 skates. $200, $400 you could have got for those skates. You should have picked up the skates. I was like, crap, I missed them. Went back to the thrift store today, looked them up. The skates are worth $30. There's one sold and 100 plus listed. I was like, these people have no clue what they're talking. They're just blurting out stuff. They just want to be right. So shout out to those people. That's something that you need to do is make sure you're looking up sell-through rate because you'll have people tell you all the time something is worth a bunch of money. You'll go look it up and find out it's not worth a bunch of money. If you see me sell stuff, you should probably go look it up and see if it's actually selling. I sell stuff. I actually sell it, but there's other people that will say stuff sells for them. And when you go to their stores, you see nothing is sold. So that's something you should do. You should have got those CCM skates. Yeah, I know. I'm commenting back to all of them now. There's one person that said, yeah, bro, but you could have sold those locally for more money than you sell them on eBay for. I was like, dude, I live in Florida. Nobody's buying ice skates locally in Florida. That's why they're still sitting on the shelf a week later. Like, how do you expect me to sell skates locally in Florida? It makes no sense. Ferrari's expensive, brand new. Not sure with 300K miles. Yeah, exactly. And also the skates were a size men's 6.5, which is like a horrible size to sell. Yeah, same if they're not the color week, I ain't looking. Yeah, those were actually half off too. They were $5. I still didn't pick them up because again, sure, there's one that sold for 35 or 30 bucks, whatever it was, but there's 100 listed and one sold, which means what are the chances mine is going to be the next one to sell out of those 100, even if I price them low? Yeah, crazy, 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 crazy. What's up, Flippin' Nurse? What's up, Kim? I'm sorry to ask again, but I didn't follow the refund. I didn't follow the refund shipping, so I offer free returns but charge shipping on the front end. So I don't refund the original shipping that the customer paid. Okay, you wouldn't have to refund the original price, but you still gotta pay for the return label. So yes, in that case, yes, you are correct. CCM skates are all over. There's certain models. Yeah. Like the fact that they thought that from looking at that, they thought that was the certain model. Like that's, people. Hannah Outer Banks, North Carolina, my parents and son going to the beach now. Let's go. I might actually go to the pool today because today's a good pool day. It's actually pretty hot outside. I was racking up some stuff for the WN show yesterday for Friday's WN show. I'm going to rack up part of Saturday's show, get all that all organized. So I'm just ready to go for this weekend. All right, 2 orders for the Bay. I got to log in to Shippo really quick. I always forget to do this in the morning. Bear with me, chat. Okay, Shippo. First item that's sold is a men's Lululemon long sleeve. Good little long sleeve right here. This one sold for $24.99 plus ship, full price sale. This one didn't have a size. What I did was I looked up the size on Lululemon.com. You can look up certain sizes. They have like size charts. So you just do a pit to pit measurement and you can figure out exactly what the item is, what the actual measurement is without the size dot. You got a lot on your plate. But will you be cleaning up your wholesale site listed? I will be, yes. I will be doing that pretty soon. So not this week, but next week, I'm probably gonna do a live. If you saw my video yesterday promoting the Fantic, by the way, these things are amazing. If you need one of these, if you want something to be able to cut up cardboard nice and fast, this thing is perfect. I'm not sponsored by them in any way. I do have an affiliate link for Amazon, but I actually was influenced by a TikTok shop video. So I bought these on TikTok. I was like, let me see how good these are. And I used them yesterday. And I was like, man, these things are perfect for cutting up cardboard. So if you want one, go grab one. But in that video, I showed around the corner back here, I just got in 7 boxes of North Face and Patagonia that I'm probably going to wholesale on list it. And I'm going to do it on the live. So I'm literally going to take stuff out of the boxes, show you guys exactly what's in it. And then we'll have a set price we run the auction at. So it'll be, I think it's like, we're going to run it at like $14 a unit or something like that. Wholesale, every single piece, no matter what it is, will be $14 a unit. And we'll do that next week. And before I do that, I plan to go through and just delete a bunch of listings. If you guys have lots on listed and they have been listed for a while, your lot is about to get deleted. So you can either readjust the price or make a new lot or just pull it down, because I'm going to pull down probably everybody's lots, and people who haven't sold on listed that have listing rights, I'm probably going to revoke a bunch of those and have people reapply, because I really want to make the site with good items. Right now it just has a bunch of junk on it, and I don't want a bunch of junk. So I will be monitoring the people that are listing and the listings that we currently have up, and ones that I think that I know will not sell well, I will pull those down and I will message them on the side and be like, hey, I think your items are great, but these are not for the customer base that I have. They're more for like eBay resellers and not so much like wholesale. There's a bunch of wholesale lots up there with brands that are no name. And I get it. People buy those all the time, but they just don't sell for my customer base. So I'm going to go through and rip down all those and then really monitor the new listings that are coming up and be giving advice to people that are putting up new listings and, trying to explain to them why they will and won't sell. So drop the listed link. There's the listed link, lystit.net. Ship drop. What is that? Pull on Wednesday is ultimate. Oh yeah. I might have to do it today because I was already out working. I woke up early today. 8 o'clock is an early wake up day for me. I deserve a pull day. Do you usually list your item in excellent condition, then good? So I list the items. Usually all my stuff I pick up and I sell is going to be in excellent condition. I really try to check for stains and flaws at the thrift store. But if I ever find a stain or a flaw and the item is still listable, I will list it as good condition. I'll change the condition as I'm doing my Nifty listing. Appreciate all the questions too. And again, I forget her name. I wish I remembered her name. The lady that I met at the thrift store today. She was so freaking nice. She came up to us right before we walked in the front door. Kayla and I were standing there, and she talked to us for a couple minutes about how she appreciates all the lives. She watches all the lives. She drove all the way from Orlando to Riverview just to go thrifting. She wanted to go to the thrift store that we went to. Super duper nice lady. I wish I remember your name. I feel bad that I don't remember her name. But awesome lady. She talked to us a couple times at the thrift, and she made me not realize, but really appreciate being able to do this for everybody, because she had really nice things to say about what we do for everybody. So I appreciate you, whoever you are. I appreciate you. I know I missed. I wish I remember your name. You sell clothes? You only sell clothes? Yes, I only sell clothing. I do sell shoes too. I'm about to show you guys what I picked up at thrift today. A lot of it was shoes. Where are you selling? lystit.net. I just put it in the chat. The boxes. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see this. Can you see that? Yeah, I think you can see that. That box right there is full of North Face and Patagonia. So basically what I'm gonna do, I'm probably gonna have to buy more boxes, because once I open those boxes, they've already been shipped. Probably needs to go into a new box. But anyways, That box right there is full of North Face and Patagonia. I'm literally going to pull each item out, show you guys the condition. All of this is wholesale. It's pre-owned. It's the stuff that we're going to sell on this weekend show. So some of the stuff has small stains, small flaws. You're going to have to clean them. But when you clean them, they turn out really, really good after you clean them. And you'll see on this weekend show, it's all coming from the same source. And you'll see how we sell our items this weekend on WN. I can't say the word because I'm on TikTok. But then we're gonna wholesale these off next week. I want you guys to see how well they sell on like a live setting, and obviously you guys know how well they sell on online platforms like eBay and Posh and all that. And then afterwards we're gonna blow them out. I have 7 boxes. If it goes good, I'll sell all 7 boxes. If for whatever reason they don't sell and you guys don't want them for the price, I'm completely fine with it. Because what I'll do is I'll wash them and I'll sell them on WN for more than $14 a unit. So it's a win-win for me either way. I'm just trying to give you guys an opportunity to buy wholesale because I know you guys want it. We also have, I think, 7 or 8 more bales of North Face and Patagonia on the way too. So we have plenty. That's why we're doing this. We have plenty on the way. I felt like giving you guys a good deal. I love the lot that I bought, was awesome. But never seen a lot like that again. Yes, that's what I'm hoping to do, is delete all the bad lots and bring in a bunch of people that put up good lots frequently. Because right now people are digging through all the bad lots to find like 1 or 2 good lots. And just imagine if we only had 20 lots available, but all of them were good. Then you guys will be able to find the stuff a lot faster and buy more. And it'll help the people building lots too sell a little bit faster too. What did you do before Whatnot with sale inventory? I just put things on sale. That's how I move stale inventory. Need your link for your Shippo. Shippo, I'm about to put it in the chat. Give me 1 second. I gotta open up I can't go on Shippo. It's through a different program for the affiliate. Links. Shippo. Since we're talking about it, I might as well do my little Shippo spiel right here. Shippo. That's what I'm shipping out on eBay right now. I use Shippo to get my labels. My labels are usually the same price or cheaper on Shippo. They're never more expensive on Shippo compared to eBay's discounted prices. If you ship anything over a pound, you usually save money on shipping. If you click that link that I just put in the chat, if you're watching on TikTok, it's in my link tree. But if you on Facebook or YouTube, click that link in the chat, you sign up. After you spend $25, you get $25. You link your eBay account. As soon as you ship an item, it sends a label to Shippo or sends a label to eBay, so you don't have to copy and paste label information. I'll do all that for you. And again, you're at least paying the same amount on eBay, or you're saving money on every single label. So you might as well, or just use it to get that free $25. So you click that link, and it's affiliate link. I get a little, can't say kickback. People get offended when I say kickback. I get a little commission for it. Seemed like listed. Yeah, it has been quiet because I haven't been paying attention to it, but I'm about to fire it back up again. It's hard. We have so much going on that it's hard to keep track of everything. Yeah, sometimes I gotta let a plate fall to pick it back up later, because if I just keep trying to keep all the plates up top, I'm gonna drop them all at once. So listed it had a really good fire like right in the beginning, and I thought it would carry itself for a little bit. It has. It's sold. We sell like 3 or 4 lots every single month now, as opposed to 3 or 4 lots every day like we were. But I kind of dropped that plate to focus on ramping up WN, and now that that's ramped back up, now I can pick that other plate back up and let it rock and roll. So that's what we're gonna do. You taught me how to do the business policies, like how to do shipping different policies. I have over 500 listings. You're gonna have to create different business policies for your items. So if you sell a bunch of hard goods and they're bigger items, you're gonna have to create a business policy for that. Unfortunately, the stuff that we sell, we can create minimal business policies, and it works for almost everything. If you're an everything seller, you're really going to have to figure out what business policies work best for you. Calculated, you're probably going to have some flat rates here and there, but you gotta create those yourself. It just depends on what you sell. Oh, thank you for. Oh, got you. Okay, my bad. I thought you were asking me. My bad. Cool. Do you go shopping live anymore on TikTok? I used to do it. I was going to do it today, but my daughter stayed home sick. We were going to go all the way to the other one. The other thrift store, that the only one we have good connection in, is 45 minutes away, and we had to make it back in enough time to take her to the doctor. Unfortunately, she's been sick for the last 3 days. I think today she was actually fine, but she just wanted to stay home from school. But anyways, she was sick today, so we couldn't go far away. So hopefully next week. Kind of threw a wrench in our plan. That's what happens when you have kids. They just always throw wrenches in your plans. Can I sell Burberry brands on? Yes, you can. You just make sure they're authentic. That's one thing with Burberry. If you find it in the thrift store, make sure they're authentic before you post them on the bay because there's a lot of fakes out there. Um, oh, here she is. Here she is. There she is. Oh God, the whole chat's gonna be flooded now. Would you ever consider making a video on dress shoes? I live in a high income retirement area. I could definitely do that. I could definitely do a bolo video. I was thinking about doing a bolo video here really soon. Maybe I'll do a dress shoes bolo video. That'll be good because not a lot of people look in the dress shoes. They always look for the sneakers. Even at myself, I look in the sneakers more than I look at the dress shoes. That's actually, maybe I'll do that. TTV. I might do that. Um, I just started doing videos due to you. Thank you. Let's go. I love it. I love it. I love it. I think all of you guys should make videos, every single one of you, and really make everybody on the internet mad because I'm influencing you guys to make even more content and drive the prices up at thrift stores because that's what happens. As soon as you make a video, you'll never find an item at a thrift store again because all the prices will be so high. Shout out to all those people that say that. Tommy Bahama men's large shirt, another Tommy Bahama. 2 Tommy Bahamas yesterday sold, and it's wintertime. That shows you this is a strong brand. It'll sell all year. I probably could have got more for this in the middle of summer. I probably would have listed this for $34.99, but because it's in the middle of winter, or it's heading into winter, I listed this for $24.99 to move it quick, so I'm not sitting on it till next summer. And this one sold for $24.99. And it took like, let me see, how long did this take to sell? This took a whopping 7 days to sell. Was listed for 1 week and it sold. Easy peasy. What's up, MK? A JMK. I always call you MK because I look at the back of your name. Yeah, make sure it's authentic. Do you have an authenticator you use? Usually I just compare the tags to ones that are listed online or ones on the websites, like the Burberry websites or like the Real, places like that. I don't have an authenticator for clothing, but I do have an authenticator for shoes. I use Check. I'm not affiliated with them in any way. I do have an affiliate link, but I don't ever give it out. Just sign up for Check. If you're out in the thrift store and you find a pair of shoes that you think might not be legit or might be legit, but you're not sure, Check's super quick. You can usually do the check in the store. Sometimes it takes like, it's going to say 45 minutes to check your shoes. It usually comes back in about 15. So as you're shopping for other things, they're checking your shoes with all the photos that you send in, making sure they're authentic. And then you can know in store whether they're authentic or not. Just know it does cost money to do that. So if you are going to do that, make sure the pair you're investing in is really worth your time and your money to do that. Because if it's like a $20 pair of shoes, a thrift store has them priced at $5, and then it costs you $4 or $3 to authenticate them, you're basically, that's not worth it in my opinion. Make sure it's like a $100 pair of shoes that you're getting for like 20 bucks. And then if it comes back inauthentic, then it saved you from buying an inauthentic pair. Do you know when the TJ Maxx yellow tag sale is? Not until after Christmas. They don't do any more yellow tag sales until after Christmas. It's usually January, February, and then the next time they do it is June, July, August. Like right around when the tax-free holidays are for going back to school is when they do the next one. How far do you live from the thrift store? From the one that I went to today, it's only like a 15-minute drive. It's nice. It's like right around the corner from me. If I lived in the area I used to live in, I probably could get there in like 10 minutes. But where I live, there's single lane roads, and a lot of times they get backed up. So really, it's like a 10-minute drive, but it always takes me 15 because of traffic in the morning. All the people going to their real jobs in the morning. Check doesn't do purses, I don't think. They just do shoes. There's another one. I don't know if anybody uses any other ones, but there is one that authenticates clothing and purses, but I can't remember what the name of it is. It's an app. I've never used it before, though. Sold Tommy Bahama yesterday, too. Let's go. For that listed thing, you show the items out of the box. We buy for 14. You sell at whatnot. We split the profit. No. So List It is a wholesale site, my wholesale website that we created through District. It's just like Whatnot. It looks just like Whatnot. So what do? Is on that show, we're literally going to pull the items out. You got to follow me on Listit, lystit.net. That's where you're going to be able to bid, or follow me on Facebook or YouTube because we're going to multicast to those when we actually do the live. But we'll just pull the items out. We'll show each item. So instead of a manifest, you're basically getting a video manifest. You can see the actual items. It's not just going to be on a piece of paper. You're going to be able to see the items, and you're going to be determined whether you're going to bid on that or not. Is it worth your time? Is it worth your money to invest in cleaning up some of those pieces, or is it not, right? Show each one of the items. We'll start it at our start price where we make a little bit of margin, and you guys can make a little margin. We'll run that on auction. That was actually really good today. I went like, how long has this live been going for? almost 30 minutes, and I just got a restriction on TikTok. That's actually a world record for me. That's a world record. Yeah, ask ChatGPT. You can ask ChatGPT, but I wouldn't trust ChatGPT on authenticating items. I'd really want those to be actually authenticated. So I'm ignoring you as always. Yeah, I forget the name of the app that does it. There is an app that does it. Do you still film content? Do you still film content even on a day with normal finds? Yeah, I would say the jeans that I found is more of a normal find. I was going to do a video of like a really normal find. I think that obviously the flashy finds are the ones that get the views, and we do find like stuff like that very frequently. So it's not like it's like a one-off occurrence. But I felt like doing more basic finds videos. I have done like ones about Ralph Lauren, like which Ralph Lauren basic pieces we pick up. Um, Chris was gonna do one after he saw like how my videos were doing. He said he was gonna do one with jeans, like Levi's jeans, and make it seem like he found like gold at the thrift store. It's like a $5 Levi's jeans that he's gonna sell for 25, and people in the comments will be like, "Dude, what the heck? You're never gonna make money with those." I might do some of those. I might do some of those. We do thrift finds videos. We haven't done any recently because really we haven't been frequently sourcing like we have because we have wholesale and racks and stuff we got to do, but I'm still going thrifting like once or twice a week. As soon as Christmas season is over, expect us to go back to regular content. It's just this season is this season where you make all your money, right? So we got to be ready to go make that money on Whatnot instead of making it on eBay. Kayla on camera too. Yeah, whenever we do live thrifts, back on live thrifts when she comes with me. Now that the kids are all in school and they all ride buses and stuff, she's able to come with. So next live thrift, you'll definitely see her. What's the smallest and largest Whatnot shows you have done as far as inventory you were selling? Looking at doing my first show, but worried about inventory I have. Smallest show is probably like 50 items. Biggest show we did was the $10,000 stream, and I think we sold 350 items. So those are our two. Typical shows like right around 100 items for us. Friday shows we do lower amount. Saturday shows we do higher amount because Saturday is like prime time for us. So like this Friday, I have this racked up. This is all consignment that came in, and I have another box down there to rack up. It's probably going to be right around 60 to 70 items. And then Saturday, we're going to try to move like around 200. So those are the difference. But just bring whatever you have. You don't have to do shows like us. You can do 20 item shows. If you sell all 20 items in 45 minutes, I think that's really good because you're not selling 20 items in 45 minutes on eBay without doing any listings or anything like that. So yeah, I said it now because I've already got the restriction. So I might as well just say all the words. Once you get the restriction, it doesn't matter at that point. We did pretty good though. We went for 30 minutes. We went for 30 minutes. Do you recommend starting at $3? I recommend starting at whatever price you need to be able to make a profit and be comfortable for you. Don't start at $1 on your first show. If you don't have a lot of people in there, you're just going to sell stuff for $1. Start at where you're comfortable. So if your average buy cost is $3, let's say D, and you want to be able to make money on those pieces, start your stuff at $8. So at least after fees, you double your investment if your buy cost is $3. If your buy cost is $8, maybe you start your pieces at 12. So you make a little bit of profit, you start to build your audience, giving them good deals, and then eventually you can grow into starting at $12 and selling stuff for $20 and making really good margin. What time of the day is best to do live shows? Well, obviously more people are home at night because people are working during the day. So if you want more customers, nighttime is good. Also, early morning is good when people are on the way to work and they're sitting at home and they just want to buy a couple things before they go to work because they're bored. That's a good time. Lindsay does their shows early in the morning. Ryan and Lindsay, they do their shows early, like 8 a.m. They do 10 grand in sales like every single show. They sell North Face, Patagonia, Carhartt, Lululemon, all brand new with tags. Obviously, really good stuff, but $10,000 every single stream early in the morning. Ryan says he gets all of his work done in the morning, sells his stuff on his show, and then he has all the rest of the day to spend with his kids, to spend with his wife, to enjoy life. So he just works for that first 3-4 hours. He has a team shipping out the items afterwards, and then he's just working on building his connections, getting his inventory in for the next show. He just does everything else from the phone on the couch. So that's the life you want to live right there. Do your work early in the morning, get it done out of the way, eat the frog first thing in the morning, and after that you can chill for the rest of the day. Oh God, Kit Kat. I've been considering selling on Whatnot. If it doesn't sell on Posh, yeah, I mean you can have everything cross-listed. That's the best thing. I wish Poshmark had the same fees as Whatnot. I applied to sell on eBay Live too, 2 days ago too, so might have to try that out. I see a little bit of potential in eBay Live. I can't lie. I've been watching a lot of shows, and I see the potential. I see that they're pushing it to the front page of the app. They're pushing it to the front page of that they're making it a bigger thing now. I see it having potential in 2026. So I applied to sell. If Posh had the same fees as Whatnot, I would probably sell on Posh too. But Poshmark being 20% fees and Whatnot being it's 7.2% fees for me on Whatnot because I'm a I have the wings on my account. I'm a Premier shop. Too big of a difference in fees for me to say let's go to Posh, right? The only reason I would make that switch to eBay is because eBay has more buyers than Whatnot has. So if they grow that, I think it'll be worth it. Good idea to promote your store and Whatnot as a beginner seller. You can. I've never had to do the promotion, so I can't give my honest opinion on it because I've never had to do it. Obviously, it can't hurt to promote and get your stuff pushed out. I think when you do promote at a certain price too, they will send a notification to people's phones who have never followed you before. So that could be good to bring in new audience. But I would test it out and play it, I know that's Kit Kat. Play it like, see how it does for you. Try it a couple times. Try it at $5. Try it at $15. Try it at $10. At the end of the show, it does give you analytics on your promotion and shows you how many people actually purchased from you from that promotion. So you could test it that way. Just know that you're paying, $10. And if you don't sell anything that show, you lost $10 and you lost all that time. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, I know that's Kit Kat. Oh, you said hi, Kit Kat. Don't encourage her to be here, Trisha. Don't encourage her. Please don't encourage her. All right, appreciate you guys hanging out. If you guys have any last minute questions, drop them in the chat. The rest of the day, I'm going to spend racking up Friday's Whatnot show. I'm going to try to get ahead of schedule for Friday because Saturday is going to be a big show. So I'm going to try to get everything racked up, ready to go on for Friday's show, and then start pre-racking all the North Face and Patagonia for Saturday's show. So if you like North Face, you like Patagonia, make sure you bookmark that show. Friday's going to be a little bit of a... Oh, I was going to show you what I thrifted today, too. I will do that before we leave, too. Friday's going to be a little bit of a mix show. We got some good, polo pieces in here. We got some good Roar pieces, some nice big and tall Untuckits. A lot of the Ralph Lauren is Christmas-colored Ralph Lauren. So it's long sleeves, but it's good Christmas colors. So do you promote on Posh? I don't do any promotion on Posh, no. Sold North Face on eBay, but ran it through ChatGPT and returned INAD for counterfeit. Oh, well, be careful with North Face because they're highly fake too. Tags on the back, North Face are a telltale sign. One of the consigners actually sent me a North Face that was an authentic North Face, and I had to walk them through how to tell if a North Face is real or not. So just be very careful with North Face. Best finds today from the thrift. Oh, look at this. I think we might keep this. I think this is new. New without tags because it still has the little peel thing right here. You see that? Little peel thing. But this is a cooler, a Lily Pulitzer cooler. But Kayla might keep this one. It's really, really nice. And like I said, I think it's brand new. There's no wear on the bottom on this at all. And it still has a little sticker thing. It still has where the tag was. So you can see right there. Oh, this is never mind. This is the thrift store tag. I think it had where the tag was on here somewhere, but really nice. Pick that up. That was only $25. So that's more of a personal grab. We'll use it for a season. And then if we don't want to use it anymore, then we can sell it. So that's the first thing we found. These are already sold. One of my buddies hit me up as soon as I posted about finding these. There's a pair of Kobe's. I forget the name of the colorway, but this is a really popular one. I've actually sold the same pair before, and these were really, really clean too. The bottoms, obviously a little bit dirty from the bottoms, but there's no crazy wear on the bottom. Maybe a tiny bit right there, but the rest is really good condition. All in all, these Kobe's are minty for how old they are. But yeah, those we paid $22.50 for. I've already sold those for $80, so I got to ship those out today. Those are gone. What else did we find? Oh, I got some Birks. Some Birkenstocks. I know these can sell pretty well. I paid up a little bit for these, and I know it's not in season, but these Birks were actually pretty clean. There's not too bad of, the toe print in them, and the bottoms were pretty clean too. So I grabbed those, paid up $17.50 for those. Lots of shoes today. I hit the shoes pretty hard. I've been finding a lot of these recently too at the thrift for good prices. These are Vapor Max, obviously, Nike Vapor Max, and I only try to pick up the ones that are men's in good sizes because these sell well. These are men's size 10s, like a really common size. Whenever you find these at the thrift store, always squeeze the bubbles. If the bubbles are firm, you're good. If the bubbles feel like they're popped, that means they are popped. That means you can't wear these. Basically, you'll be flat. This will go flat to the ground. So always make sure you're checking for the bubbles when you're at the thrift. I got that pair, and I got this pair. I've never sold these before, but these are like slip-on. Really nice, solid black. Again, really good condition. When I'm grabbing shoes, I'm really trying to grab ones that are in good condition, or ones that I can wash, because I really don't want to have to sit here and scrub these. So this is like, this doesn't need hardly any, maybe a tiny bit of scrub down. And these were $44.99, but they were 50% off, so $22.50. I do pay up a little bit for shoes. I'm okay with it, because shoes, usually you can sell these for like 50, 60 bucks. So yeah, the bag was a nice pickup. I like those. And then these are the only ones I'll probably need to clean, but I'm going to throw these in the wash. These are On Clouds, but they're the thicker bottom. I forget what these are called, the model name for these. But they have the thick bottom, and the bottoms were dirty, but they're in decent condition. They're not too worn, maybe just a little bit right there, but the rest is pretty nice. And I'm just going to take these and throw these in a mesh bag, spray them with fabric cleaner. So I'll spray the whole thing with fabric cleaner, throw these in the wash, and then maybe scrub the soles afterwards, and that should get them looking a lot better than what they look like right now. And these were only $12.50. So $12.50 for, I think these are women's size 9 On Cloud, so decent size right there. And then Kayla picked up a couple pieces of Lily Pulitzer today. I picked up a few Robbie G's. Let me show you if I can find what bag they're in. Where are the Robbie G's at? They're not in that bag. They're not in that bag. They're super colorful. They should be, oh, they might be in this bag back here. Yeah. Paid up a little bit on these, but these are really good Robert Graham's. So you got men's Robert Graham. Green tags were half off today. This was like the new discounted tag. So this was $17.50. Paid up a little bit for it, but this is a really good, like, colorful Robbie G. All over plaid. Really nice one. And then I also found, where's the other one? This one right here. This one was super nice. This one was $25, so I paid up a little bit more for this one. I know that's kind of high. That's about like where I would end paying up for these. But this one is fully embroidered. So all of this right here is embroidered all the way throughout. So that's one reason I picked it up. It's high dollar Robbie G. I'm probably going to be able to sell this one, I would say, for close to 80. So that's why I didn't mind paying up for it. Really nice. It's got like a, almost like a floral embroidery. Has a really nice flipper. Really nice flipper too. So 25 is a little pricey. I probably could have waited for them to go 75, but I didn't know if they were still going to be there. So paid 25 for those. And then the rest is pretty much all like bread and butter stuff. Some Ralph Lauren's in there. Kayla found a Lily Pulitzer, brand new with tag Lily Pulitzer piece. I think we paid $8 or $9 for. That was a nice little find for her. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. These were my favorite finds of the day right here. I already made a post on them on Facebook, pair of Kobe's. So, but they're already gone. They're sold. If they were my size, I would have kept them. But yeah, that's everything that we found today. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I'll probably be live tomorrow morning shipping out orders because, yeah, I don't think we have plans tomorrow. Maybe. We'll see. I might go shopping again tomorrow. We'll see. But anyways, if I am going to be live, I'll be live again tomorrow. I do have a short video coming out later today. Again, bookmark Friday and Saturday's Whatnot show. Friday is going to be mixed, like wholesale consignment. Saturday is going to be all North Face Patagonia, so it's going to be really, really good show. So if you haven't signed up, go through the link in my bio. Go get your free $15 Whatnot credit. It's literally free money. Sign up, get $15 for free. You can spend it on our show or anybody else's show. And that's it. I appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll catch you later.